Hi everyone, another fortnight, another grocery haul. Now I've got my first installment here, which is from Coles. It's actually looking pretty small. I must have bought the bulk of my groceries at Woolies this fortnight. Of course you would think I would know that, but hey, I juggle a lot of information in my head and sometimes things that aren't immediately important go whoosh, right out the other side. So we have got the Coles unpacked here ready to go through, and then Woolies is coming in a couple of hours. I'll unpack that and we'll go through that together as well. Let's have a look what we got this week at Coles. Okay, down here in the Coles section we have our staple organic grated cheddar cheese, which you know I like to buy because the ingredients are just cheese, rennet and organic tapioca starch. So even though it's pre-grated and sold in a bag for my convenience, it does not have like that weird wood cellulose stuff on it that a lot of the other brands do. So I got 3 of those because I still have a couple in the fridge. Okay, this was my best option for butter this fortnight. I mean, I think this is quite a nice brand. Have you ever tried this one? It was on sale this week at Coles and they were out of stock of the organic Coles butter that I love. Okay, take 3. 2 interruptions. No, that's probably pretty good for my house actually. So I think this is a pretty good brand. It is made in New Zealand, which isn't ideal. You know, I'd rather have Aussie butter, but it was the better priced pure butter this week. And yeah, hey, I'm grateful to have it. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 10, meaning 4 kilograms of butter. Now I am trying to cut down on my baking. As delicious as home baking is, unfortunately that doesn't make it amazingly healthy. So I probably won't use all this butter in the next fortnight, but it's good to have it. You can always freeze butter too. We're loving the feta as part of our warm weather lunches, having salads and things like that. So I just bought an Australian style feta. We'll see, we've actually tried the Greek style, the Danish style, and now we'll try Aussie style. I don't know what that is, and we'll see if we like it. A couple of our preferred orange juice. Now I love to keep orange juice like this in stock because it just bumps up the vitamin C for my kids, especially for picky kids that may not be eating the fresh citrus. So it's just something that I keep. My husband likes coconut milk in his coffee, and this was on sale. So I'll put that in the pantry. This is my favorite meat from Coles. Yeah, actually, no, it probably is my favorite meat from Coles. That's a pretty big call, isn't it? But I love this diced lamb. I think it's diced lamb shoulder, or maybe it's just whatever, leg shoulder. But it's so good in curries. If you put that in for any slow cooker dish, lamb is just so flavorful and tasty. Hello, would you like to come up? So I just got 1 of those because, as you know, if you're a regular, we have freezer full of home-raised beef, and we are also at the moment processing pigs slowly, one by one. Did that sound as evil? So we have pork incoming and we have beef. I'm just getting little bits of meat for variety. This is the best priced peanut butter at the moment. We do enjoy this brand and it is delicious right out of the jar on a spoon. We got a nice big 700 gram jar, 750 gram, that's $10. A couple of olive oils. My pantry is running a bit low and I just need to have it in stock. 1 of my teas, licorice tea. I've had a break from the licorice tea. One of my lovely viewers let me know, hey, this can be, I think it was that it can cause high blood pressure or something like that. Don't quote me, I might be wrong on that. But she let me know that I should really keep an eye on having too much licorice tea out of balance with other things. So I've swapped over for a bit now. I've been missing it, so I bought another box. I only buy that when it's on sale, which is regularly. I bought a snack. This is our shopping treat. I probably wouldn't have purchased this if I knew how much canola oil it had in it. But, you know, to eat for afternoon tea today. We'll be fine. And they were on sale as well. So are you okay there?
Yeah.
Oh, my little person is right into this watermelon. It did not arrive like this. That is 100% toddler damage. I'm going to go ahead and cut that up. I think watermelon is better fresh on the day anyway. So we've got a nice big piece. Cut that up and cut it. It's a hot afternoon here. We will enjoy that. I mean, hot meaning it's pushing 30 degrees here, which is hot for where I live. Bought 3 punnets of the raspberries and 2 of them are already gone. So we've got a few little lonely ones left here. Some of these beautiful olives to have in salads. These go on sale regularly too, and honestly they taste so good. 4 of the pasta sauce, which is just a staple for me. It's got such good clean ingredients. It's a very good price, and it saves me an extra step in making pizza sauce, making spaghetti bolognese, all those things. I just find it is a great hack for me. 3 boxes of pads because these are on sale, and this is a good brand that I like. Yeah, they're actually made in Australia. So there are cheaper organic pads, but they're made in China. I'll always prefer to go with Aussie made if we're going to use disposable pads. Yeah, just a second, sweetie. Sure, just a second. And some more nappies for my little toddler here. I'm going to go and cut up this watermelon, and we'll see you for the Woolies haul. Okay, Woolies has just arrived, and it looks like, yes, I did the majority of my shop from Woolies, and I remember now it was so I could use my 10% discount for this month, and I like to spend $500 from the supermarket when I'm getting that. That's the maximum 10% you can get back. It's $50 off. So I've gone ahead and put most of my shopping through with Woolies. Let's see what I got. So this is all my meat for the fortnight. All the meat that I've purchased for the fortnight, I should say. Now, I ordered the chicken drumsticks. It said they had 10 in stock. I ordered all of them, but they're $11.50 per kilo, and they had 2 in stock. And then they substituted chicken wings, which are $13 a kilo, which is great. So I got 5 of those. And then my lovely personal shopper also substituted some of these organic chicken thigh fillets, which are $35.50 a kilo. So I don't typically ever buy those because of the price when I can buy these for $11.50. And to me, the bone is a bonus because I use the bone to make my own free chicken broth, organic chicken broth. So it's lovely that they've gifted me, well, they haven't gifted it to me, but they have substituted these thigh fillets at the price of the drumsticks, which is awesome. So that's a bonus. It's actually something I really like about online shopping. If you get a great personal shopper, they'll really take care of you in that way. So that's all our organic chicken, which I'm very thankful for this fortnight. That's great. There's 8 of us, of course, so it probably takes 2 or even 3 of these for one meal. Well, it does with chicken wings. Okay, let's move on. Now, I have a child that has quite a limited palate. One of my 6 is quite picky. I've bought these because I know they're a safe food for her. She really enjoys them. And I just feel like her diet has been a little limited lately. I want to make sure she's getting the protein that she needs. Our regular sour cream and Jalna was the yogurt on sale this week, which is great. I love Jalna. It's really delicious. I'm happy to eat that plain. I actually love the flavor of it, and my kids like it with honey on top of berries or granola. Use it in our smoothies too. Here is our milk for the week. Now, don't know why I only ordered 4. We probably need 6 for 1 week, but I can buy this locally in person as well, so I'll just do a top up for that when I need it. I do have some berries in the freezer, and also just with budget, I only bought 1 of each this fortnight because I think the price on these has been steadily going up, unfortunately. So organic blueberries, which the kids tend to just eat as a snack, they'll grab a bowl and enjoy them that way. Same with the organic strawberries. I will just leave them out for a couple of minutes, then chop them up and give them to them in a bowl. And it's really an affordable way to eat organic berries. Raspberries are also great as they are, or just in smoothies. And this is for my green smoothie. 2 cartons of eggs. We are still getting about 4 eggs a day, so that helps in that case. And I also picked some up at some markets today, which is awesome. A few bags of corn chips. Now, I do prefer, and I like to save these for meals. So, for example, nachos, or having them on the side of like a taco soup or something like that. But sometimes they do get eaten as snacks too. It's just that they're not a very filling snack, and like my kids are hungry 5 minutes after eating them really. So I prefer to keep them for meals if I can. So I just got 3 bags. My coconut water. Now I'm still breastfeeding my 2-year-old, and I've been feeding for about 14 years now. So I need to balance my electrolytes and take care of myself. So I always make sure I have cold coconut water in my fridge, which I use in green smoothies and just drink. I have a glass when I wake up in the morning, and this is my favorite brand. It's well priced and it's very delicious. Some cacao powder. I'm totally out of the bulk cacao I bought from Honest to Goodness earlier in the year. This is something that has really gone up in price as well lately. So I think my hot cocos might be becoming a thing of the past, but you know, that's fine. It's summer anyway, so I don't find I'm reaching for a hot milky drink as much. So I've got a couple. I will mostly use that for baking, or maybe I just saw a recipe for some chocolate porridge I might make for my kids and see if they enjoy that. That'll be a bit hit and miss, I'm sure, but I don't want to use it all this fortnight. I want to use one and have another in the pantry for backup. Rice, just to add to the stockpile. Now, this is organic Australian rice. I think that's the cheaper of the organic rice at Woolies, but I've got to tell you that the jasmine rice is actually a lot yummier. But I buy this because it's Aussie and it's cheaper. But the organic jasmine rice is amazing. Some apples. Pink Lady is my favorite apple. So I just bought 2 punnets of those. Now, when I'm doing apples for my kids and myself, I don't just hand them an apple because they're little. They're just too wasteful with it. So I'll always cut them up and do more of a share fruit platter, because that way every piece of the apple is eaten and I don't get, you know, an apple with a bite taken out of it, which is just, I'm just not going to waste these in that way. I ordered some organic salad leaves, but they've substituted with the spinach, which is fine. I'm actually going to pop that straight into the freezer. It's washed and ready. So I put them straight in the freezer, and when I make my green smoothies, I just grab out. I'll probably have a half of these bags in one green smoothie, and that just keeps me going. These are really yummy. The kiwi fruits, so I grab one of those. I actually do cut the peel off and pop them straight into my smoothies as well. To make a green smoothie palatable, you need to have an equal amount of your greens as you do fruit. So the frozen banana and the kiwi is my go-to, and then I top it up with coconut water. If there's more greens than fruit, it's not going to taste good. If there's enough fruit, it's going to be delicious. Okay, haku baku. Haku baku, my favorite noodle. This would be our 2-minute noodles. I boil that up in chicken broth and add soy, and they can even add a little bit of coconut sugar to give it that addictive nature of 2-minute noodles. And that's our version of just having, you know, an easy snacky meal. I wanted other snacks, especially for that picky child of mine, and she has enjoyed cashews in the past, so I thought, okay, I'll fill up sort of the trail mix jars, and then she can have something else which is quality protein to snack on as well. Another of the olives, we're eating more salads, and I love olives with salads and cold lunches. Do you like olives? They're quite divisive, aren't they? Half of the time people love them and half of the time they hate them. I also love them on pizza. 2, 4, 6 of the... Oh, somebody need me? I think she's okay. Of the Adley's raw eucalyptus honey. This is just a beautiful honey which I love to have plenty of in the cupboard because we can make homemade lemonades with this, especially in the summer. We can sweeten anything from yogurt to homemade ice cream to putting it on granola, just so many ways, baking. And also same with the maple syrup. I've got 6 maple syrups. I think my pantry is out now, so I wanted to stock up a little bit. And yeah, I think I might stop buying the maple and switch over to just honey because it seems like a more sensible decision. This is obviously Canadian, so it's all flown in from overseas. This is from my backyard basically. So it seems like this is really sensible and I should be switching over to honey. It has greater health benefits anyway. It's great for allergies, etc. So yeah, I think I'll make that switch. I'm going to say it right here in black and white, in full color vision actually. That's it, no more maple. We're going with the honey. Okay, almond meal, which I love in baking. Sorry, I'm just moving my tripod out of the way so I don't fall over it, which would not be unlike me. I love almond meal in baking muffins, cookies, cakes, anything. Most recipes, I can substitute almond meal for wheat flour, and it turns out quite edible. The only problem is it doesn't last as well. It doesn't have that crisp like in a cookie, so it doesn't keep as well. But with my crew of 6 hungry eaters, it doesn't matter because they're going to eat everything I bake straight away anyway. Brown rice crackers, just an emergency food. Mum hasn't made a meal, let's pull them out, get some cheese, get some pickles, get some veggies and some fruit, and everybody's fed. Doggy food, I buy whatever is on sale and seems reasonably healthy. I want to raw feed my dogs. I think that would be fantastic for them. This is purely convenience at this point. I get my kids to feed the dogs. A couple more, again, we're snacking with this kid. We're getting this kid all the snacks she needs. These are a bit of an emergency snack, I suppose, and you know what? They are good. All good, 2 of those, that's 8 bars. Now, my kids haven't had Play-Doh for so long, and I thought I would spoil them with a few tubs. They're on sale, and my lovely personal shopper made sure my kids got one of each colour. I thought that was very thoughtful of them. And this has got to be one of my annual traditions. Every time these Danish butter cookies hit the supermarket, yes, I go running and I buy one. Now I always say to myself, I'm going to put this away and we'll have it on Christmas Eve, and then we eat it within the next week. So yeah, they're not expensive. They are, like, you know, for a processed food, they have clean ingredients. Flour, butter, sugar, another kind of sugar, coconut, salt, another kind of sugar, and natural flavours. So as far as it goes, they are not an unreasonable once a year treat, and I just love them, probably because of the butter. Not right now. Just let me finish filming, okay? I have got my tower of paper towel. Oh, just a second. Okay, I have a tower of paper towel here. Hey, so hang on, is there someone behind that? Hang on a minute. Aha! So that's my paper towel tower. I didn't realise I'd ordered quite so many, but you know that I love it. So it will go into my stockpile and we'll use it when we need to, and my kids will have a lot of fun building with that. I can guarantee you that. A few toilet papers, and this is where the cat food was on special this week, was Woolies, and a couple of emergency waters, which are really just for if we need to leave in a hurry. So that's my table full. I think it came right on about $5.50, and I used my 10% discount to take it down $500. So I will update the numbers on the screen. And of course, I've got hardly any veggies or fruit here for a family of 8 for 2 weeks. So I will be working out as I go how I'll be doing my fruit and veg, and I'll update you. But I'll probably just share those grocery purchases as I go in my normal, more vloggy style cooking videos. So if you have any interest in hanging around for that stuff, make sure you subscribe. Okay, so that is our 2 weeks worth of groceries, and I will see you next time. Bye.